Hello and Assalamu alaikum students of Lahore Grammar School, 8th Cambridge. I am Wahid Shah. Today I have brought it's week 6 of online teaching. So I have comprehension passage for you. It's in your book Unseen Comprehension. Okay, first of all let's discuss what is a comprehension passage and how to deal and how to understand and just read and able to just understand everything in the comprehension. First of all, what's the comprehension passage? The word comprehension means the ability to understand what you listen or what you read. It is an exercise which aims at improving or testing one's ability to understand a language. Okay, so from the definition we understand that comprehension passage is a type of passage which makes you able to understand a language or test your ability. Fine. Try to remember your English class at your class school. Each day you were taught new lessons. The stories, the poem, the questions and answers were unseen to you before you read them. Similarly, in a comprehension test, you are given a passage or a paragraph or two. These paragraphs show the idea or mood concerning issues, their solutions that the author provides. Your main task is to answer the questions asked from the passage. Understood? Okay, then important strategies to solve comprehension passage. There are some important strategies. Fine. Strategies means like there are some methods that those methods will help you to understand the comprehension passage and you may be able or you will be able to solve the comprehension passages. Fine. The first is read the passage as fast as possible. Okay, read it as fast as possible, but you should understand the words as well. Get involved with the paragraph. Okay, then uh, to understand it, underline important lines or parts of passage to understand to answer the question. Okay, if there are some important lines, just to underline them. It means that it will remind you that these are very important ones for you. It will also help you to understand the main idea of the passage. Okay, then underline or mark the keywords. These will help you to discover the logical connection in the passage. Understood? Try to understand some certain unfamiliar words. There may be some unfamiliar words in every unseen passage. Okay, the theme of the line will make you understand the meaning of the words. Fine. Like if you do not know the meaning of the words, the theme of the line or the theme of that line will make you understand what those words mean. Determine the main idea, tone or mood. Fine. Inferential reasoning or other details from the paragraph. Do not assume anything based on your personal belief. Fine. Look back at the paragraph when in doubt. Just reread the paragraph once, twice, thrice. It means that it will enable you to understand it more easily. Read the questions and all the alternative provided. Choose the most appropriate one. Okay, these are the some strategies to understand and to solve the comprehension questions. Then the topic of our that unit 14 is the secret diary of Andrian Mole. Fine, it's in your book. You may find it, you will find it. I have the old edition book. You have bought the new edition. If you are having the old edition, that's good. If not, like this is the page I am sharing with you. Comprehension 14. Fine, unit 14. So this story is based on a boy. Okay, his age is 13 and quarter. 13 and quarter 13 and 3 quarter mean like 13 years and 9 months. Fine. Okay, so he has written a diary. Fine. He writes a diary and he just writes the minutes in the diary, or he writes the everything in that diary, whatever he does. The book is a comic coming of age story in a way, but it lacks any kind of direct narrative, being instead a series of episodes in the Andrian life, narrated by Andrian himself through his own eyes. Various political events are half described in the background of the story. For example, when the United Kingdom declares war on the Falkland Islands, Andrea narrates how his father leaps out of bed in horror at the news, only to realize that the islands are not off the coast of Scotland. At which point he goes back to bed. Andrian also observed the royal wedding of Charles and Diana with some expressing a hope that Charles will not, as his own father did, leave the price tag on the bottoms of his shoes. The child of Labour voters, Andrian is also critic of Prime Minister. Like he writes everything, okay, like whatever is around him. Of course, because Andrian is 13 years old boy, there are things more important to him than politics. Chief among these is his crush on and then relationship with his classmate Pandora, and his desire to become a published author. Okay, I'm just telling you the complete story of this book, but there is just extract, okay, extract of that story in that extract of the book in that your comprehension. At the end of the story, Andrian has grown up as a little. He has experienced first love and rejection. He has measured the growth of his geneticals against a ruler from his stationery kit. Now he is in puberty. Okay, so he experiences the time, okay, the things which are coming to him. So that means that Andrian is a boy of 13 years old, and he has just mixed thoughts about the everything going on with him, and he notices everything. Okay, no, he makes notices. Like the diary of Andrian Mole is a kind of diary that you can make for yourself. Hmm? You just note everything that is in your life, that comes in your life. You have found many people noting down everything in the diaries. Okay, that's a good habit for yourself. Just make it an habit, so it will just takes out every trouble or problem from you. Making diary is a very good habit. I hope you have understood this. Just reread the comprehension passage and just keep in mind the strategies, and you will be able to answer the questions, inshallah. Thank you so much.